What's up, everyone? So this is going to be some angle addition postulate practice. Angle addition. Extra practice. Or extra notes, I should say. Alright. So number one, there's the picture there. Find the measure of angle IJK. IJK. So it wants to figure out the angle to all of it. So what is the angle to all of this? Because IJ to K, that means the whole thing. IJK, right? That means the whole thing. If the measure of angle IJP, I to J to P, that's right here, is 30. So this is 30 degrees. And PJK, that's the one inside here, is 63. Well, how do you get the whole angle? In order to get the whole angle, you need to add the two small ones. That's the angle addition postulate, right? So in order to get the measure of the full angle, if you know the two small ones inside, the two adjacent angles, you're going to add them. So to find the measure of angle IJK, which is the whole angle, you need to add the measure of angle IJP plus the measure of angle PJK. You know that the measure of angle IJP is 30, plus the measure of angle PJK, which is 63 degrees. Then you add 30 plus 63, and it gives you what, 93? So that's the answer, 93. Now, does that look like 93 degrees? No, the picture's not drawn to scale. You can get over it. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to make some questions here to help you on your assignment. All right, number 2. So this picture says, if the measure of angle KST, this angle right here, this is KST, it's 110. All right. And the measure of angle RST, okay, so RST goes from here to there, so the whole thing. So the angle, the whole entire angle, the whole angle is 170. Find the measure of angle RSK. So you're looking for this piece in here. So if you know the whole angle, if you know the total, and you know this angle here, how would you get the missing side? You would subtract, right? Of course, the way it would be written now would be the measure of angle RST, because RST is a whole angle, is equal to the two smaller ones inside, the two adjacent angles. The measure of angle TSK, or KST, whatever, KST, plus the measure of the angle RSK. Do you know what the measure of angle RST is? Yes, RST is 170. Is equal to the measure of angle KST. Do you know what KST is? KST is 110. Plus the measure of angle RSK. Do we know RSK? No, so we call that X. So to solve for X, we'll subtract the 110. That should be a 1. So 170 minus 110, well, that's 60. Equals X. And X is the RSK, so then you know this is 60. Now, could you have just done it in your head? Yes. Do I want you to write down the steps? If you don't know how to do it, then yeah, I need you to write down the steps. I just don't want to see the answer. Oh, the answer is 60. I don't know how to do this. Oh, the answer's over here, 93. Like, no, I need to see what you're doing, son. You know, you're not going to copy. You understand? So you got to show me some work. Number 3. Find the measure of the angle UKL. So this one we don't know what it is. If the measure of angle JKL, that's the whole thing. JKL to K to L. That's the full angle. From here all the way over there is 145. And the measure of angle JKU, this angle in here, is 60. So just like the previous question, how are you going to get this angle here? We're going to subtract these two. So we'll put 145 minus 60. And that'll give you your answer. That gives us what, 85? So this is 85 degrees. Of course, written out, it would be the measure of angle, the whole angle JKL is equal to the two baby angles when you add them. JKU, the measure of angle JKU, plus the measure of angle UKL. Okay? JKL is 145. JKU is 60. And then the UKL would be your X. So we subtract them. And it gives us our 85. Same thing, I just need to see that you're showing some work at least. And the reason you write it all out is that way you understand when the questions get more difficult, when they throw in X's in algebra. Number 4. Find the measure of angle BCM. So BCM, this angle here, we don't know how much it is. So that's X. If the measure of angle BCD, B to C to D, so the whole thing from here all the way over there, the whole angle is 170. If the measure of angle MCD, so this piece right here, if this is 110, how do you find the missing one? Well, if you know the total is 170 and this is 110, how do you get the leftover adjacent angle? Well, we would subtract, right? So 170 minus 110. And that's it. That gives us you the answer. That's 60 degrees. So the measure of angle BCM is equal to 60 degrees. So the measure of angle STH is, so this angle here is X plus 70. The measure of angle HTU, the angle in here, is X plus 50. And the measure of angle STU is 160. STU. So the whole angle is 160. So from here all the way over here, it's 160 degrees. Find the value of X. Well, this is the angle addition postulate. If you add this piece right here, if you add this, you add it to this, then you get the total amount. Right? I'm just going to write that out now. In other words, if we do, I guess I'll just write out the full formula for now. The measure of angle STU. The big angle is STU. STU. That's equal to the two smaller adjacent angles inside. STH. The measure of angle STH plus the measure of angle HTU. So how much is the measure of angle STU? STU, the whole thing is 160, is equal to the measure of angle STH. STH is X plus 70 plus the measure of angle HTU. HTU right here. That's X plus 50. And now it's a very simple algebra 1. Well, actually, very, before algebra 1 for that matter. But anyways, we combine our like terms. There's an X right here. There's an X right there. There's a number 70. There's a number 50 right there. And they're all positive, which is fantastic. So X plus X, that gives me 2X. 70 plus 50, that gives me 120. Equal, don't forget to bring down your 160. Get X by itself, so I'm going to move the 120, subtract your 120. 160 minus 120, that gives us 40. Bring down the 2X. Get X by itself, so we get rid of the 2 by dividing it. So x is 20. We're looking for just x, so that's the answer. Number 6. Find x. So again, find the measure of x. If the measure of angle LKJ is 65, so LKJ, so the whole thing is 65. The measure of angle LKD, the angle right here, is 15 plus x. And the measure of angle DKJ, that's the angle right here, that's x plus 30. Find the value of x. This is like the previous question, where if you add the two small adjacent angles, you're going to get the big outside angle, which is 65. Again, if you need to write down, like, all of this part here, then do it. Okay? But for me, I'm just going to start writing it down. The big angle, 65, is equal to the two smaller angles, adjacent angles, when you add them. So 15 plus x plus your x plus 30. So just like before, I have a 15 and a positive 30. I have a positive x and a positive x. So x plus x, that's going to give me my 2x. 15 plus 30, that's positive 45. And then bring down the 65. You want to get x by itself, so move the 45 out of the way. Subtract 45. 65 minus 45 is 20. Is equal to 2x. Get rid of the 2 because you want the x by itself, so divide by 2. Oh, hello. 20 divided by 2, that's going to give us 10. X is 10. We're only looking for x, so then you have your answer. X is 10. Number 7. Find the measure of JKL. JKL. So it wants us to figure out how much is the entire angle. J to K to L. How much is all of this? That's what it's asking. I don't know how much it is. Beats me. We'll figure it out. So it says if the measure of angle GKL is 64, so G to K to L, GKL, right here, GKL is 64, and JKL is 12x. So from J, K to L, that's 12x. So the whole thing is 12 times x, whatever that is. Then it says the measure of angle JKG. JKG, that's right here. That is 4x. Okay, so again, we're going to add the two smaller angles. Add the small angle here, which is 4x. Well, first, the whole thing. The whole angle is how much? The whole angle is from here all the way here, and that is going to be 12x. How do you get 12x? It's when you add the two smaller ones inside. So this first small angle here is 4x, plus the other adjacent small angle, which is 64. Then we solve. Get x by itself. Well, I have x's on both sides, so move the smaller x. How do you move the 4x? Do we add 4x or subtract it? Subtract 4x. X's go with x's, numbers go with numbers. 12x minus 4x, that is 8x. Bring down the 64. 8x equals 64. I don't want 8x, I want just x. So I'm going to divide by 8. So we have that x is 8. Is that the answer? No. Because it doesn't want to say, it didn't ask for find x. It asked for find the measure of JKL. Okay, from J to K to L, JKL is the whole thing, remember? How much is the whole thing? I don't know what we're trying to figure out. And the whole angle is 12 times x. How much is x? 8. So then it is 12x So it's 12 times 8, because 8 is x. So 12 times 8, that gives us what, 96? Yeah, 96. So the whole angle is 96 degrees. Number 8. Find the measure of angle PQT. PQT. So from PQT. So we're looking for this angle right here. This is PQT. PQT. Right? That's PQT. We're looking for this. Do you know how much this angle is? No. I don't know how much it is. Is it 15 degrees, 25? You know, that's what we're trying to figure out. If TQR, so here's T, Q, and R. Here's TQR. That's x plus 35. Alright, so that's x plus 35. So x plus 35. That's the angle in there. PQT, the angle we're looking for, remember, this is our x. We don't know what this is, but they're telling you this is x plus 40. Remember, we're looking for this. We're looking for PQT. This is the answer. Do we know what it is? No. If we knew what x was, then I'd just add 40 to it and we'd be done, right? But I don't know it yet. And the measure of angle PQR, so from P to Q to R, so the whole angle is 85. So the same thing we've been doing. How do you get the 85 degrees? You add the two smaller angles. So 85, you get 85 when you add x plus 40 and you add x plus 35. Combine our like terms. We have x and x. X plus x is 2x. 40 plus 35, that's what, 75? 40 plus 35 is 75. Bring down the 85. Get x by itself, so subtract 75. 85 minus 75, that's 10, is equal to 2x. 2x is 10. I don't care about 2x. I want just x. So divide by 2. X is 5. Did it want it to solve for x? No. It wants you to figure out what again? P, Q, T. And how much is that? It is whatever x is plus 40. Whatever x is plus 40. Well, x is 5. So 5 plus 40 gives us 45. That's how much this is right here. This is 45. And that's the answer. Very short video. I don't think it's too difficult. If you have any questions on these, ask. Because your entire assignment's over these type of questions just like this. Alright, laters. Oh, I forgot something. When I'm checking out your notes, don't forget to write the word triangle on top. So just write triangle over here. It's just how I know you whether you wrote with the notes or not, or you just didn't listen to me. Alright, laters. 0. 0, I spelled addition wrong. There we go.